Hey everybody, here I'm going to try to review God of War the comic book. Sorry if I sound a little lower volume, but it's nighttime, we're trying to sleep, Logan's sleeping. But here's God of War issue number 1. The camera right now may not do the art much justice. I'll try to add some pictures. But the art is really, really good. Inside it's stylized, really nice. Published by Wildstorm, which I believe is owned by DC Comics. So great cover there. Stories by Wolfman and Sorrentino. The writer is Wolfman, and I think I've seen his works on other DC comic books. And yeah, the interior artist is Sorrentino. Andrea Sorrentino, and cover was by Andy Park. So the story starts out with him after he's defeated Ares, and he's on this mission for this ambrosia from the god of healing, and so that's how it starts out. But then he gets pulled into some of his past, and him as a Spartan, how he grew up. And here's a moment where, throwing the infants off the cliff who are deformed or not good enough to be Spartans. And it really kind of reminds me of 300, the book by Miller. And that's a big thing in the Spartan stuff is you have to be strong, you have to be healthy and not deformed, otherwise you'll be discarded. So he's gone through that, and here's where he's thrown into the wild as he's growing up to learn how to survive in the wild on his own. And here's a moment here, that's him, and there's all these wolves, and it was like Leonidas, where he was sent off into the wild, and he had to fight off wolves. So that's what really reminded me of 300. What fighting he had to do. And here's a moment, this is another Leonidas moment, see where he's being on his knees, handing, this fella's handing him the weapon. So he's returning a warrior from the wild. So they go through that. But the story is really good, so it's not directly right from the video game. It's inspired by the video game, and it's stories that tie right into the whole video game storylines. But I really like it because it does go back and talk about his family. And here, his wife is having a baby, and they find out that the baby is disfigured. His girl is disfigured. And then he's on this mission because he hears about this god of healer, this ambrosia that might be able to heal his child. And he convinces one of the generals to hold off, throwing his child over the cliff. Said he may save his child, but it'll also be good for the armies of Sparta, because if he gets the ambrosia, then it would be able to heal all the babies, future babies, and the Spartan armies will grow. So that's the way he convinces him to give him a little bit of time to go get the ambrosia and heal his daughter. So that's the mission he's on. And here's Ares, and you find out that it was the gods, Ares, who manipulated, or kind of, I guess, caused the deformation of his child, so that him and the other gods can have this little bet, this little game with the mortals. And he was saying nothing will be able to stop him, and Ares has manipulated him just to become this warrior. And so he's off to get that, encounters a few problems, and then it goes back to his present time here. But and it's to be continued, and I think it's really, really good. I really like his story. I really like it all about his family, and that's the strongest thing I think about the God of War series. It is that really holds it all together. So definitely a pickup. This is a 6 issue, I believe, and yeah, really good stuff. Pick it up.